Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to Battalion Wars with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alright, where we last left off, we defended the beachhead from the Xylvanian strike force because we're making our way into the Dune Sea, I assume to get to Xylvania? Because last episode they joined the fray against both us and the Tundran territories.
Yes.
So, what is next? Invasion Force? I think we already read this. And I think we got thrown off by the safely because we were expecting safety.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, let's get right into it then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I looked into the game that's kind of like based off of Total Annihilation that's much more recent. It's called Beyond All Reason, or abbreviated as BAR, and its factions to be distinct are Armada and Cortex.
Even as we speak, the Xylvanians are laying siege to the Tundran-held city of Dusty Springs.
Brigadier Betty, can our frontier allies assist us in resisting the invaders until we are ready to evacuate?
No.
Must hold the Xylvanian siege brigade at bay until our distress signal is received by Tundran High Command.
That's right, we were supposed to like defend evacs or something.
I'll be glad to assist, Marshal. There is a frontier battalion in the area. I'm sending it to you right now.
We have to help them get out of there.
Yep.
Commander, your mission is to protect the comm station until Marshal Nova's evac wing arrives. Make for the Silver Star.
Is this a heavy tank? Yes, it is. We have firepower now.
What? Alright. So there's some bad guys here.
Somebody way off to the right. Two lonely rifle dudes.
Interesting.
Surprisingly not out of bounds all the way out there. So are we just reaching them and then defending?
Probably.
Yeah, protect the comm station.
Yeah, and if possible, save these guys.
Probably best get to it then.
Yep. Alright. And real quick, what do I have? Rifles, bazookas, flames. Well, along with...
Rifles, bazookas, flames, oh my.
along with an anti-air and 2 heavy tanks.
Nice, nice.
Alright. Oh, 2 anti-air. Okay.
Even better.
Alright. Everyone. I completely forgot the controls. I'm very glad I just guessed correctly.
Kind of like muscle memory, but not mental memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. That has happened to me before where I'm like, I can't remember what button does this one thing I want to do, and then later on I just press it without thinking when I wanted to do it again.
There was a time where I was replaying Halo Combat Evolved, and I couldn't get past like this one area. I was like, "What? I know it is teaching me how to crouch." And I pressed the crouch button. Why? Wow, is there something blocking me? Hold on, let me crouch to see if I... I'm an idiot. Like, when I tried to actually remember the crouch button, I couldn't. But when I just tried to do it, like, automatically, I was able to.
Then it works. Oh, that reminds me of a scene from the Muppet Christmas Carol movie where I think what's his name? Gonzo and what's the rat's name?
Rizzo?
Yeah. I think they both climb over like a fence gate.
Yeah.
And then Rizzo's like, wait, I forgot something. And he squeezes through,
Yeah.
grabs it and comes back. He's like,
You can fit through those bars? Yeah.
you're such an idiot.
And it's like, what? What?
Dispatch gunships to run these inferior specimens into the ground. The veins of an entire continent are waiting.
Kaiser Vlad, we meet at last. But you chose the wrong day to pick a fight with our allies.
Yeah, kill that thing.
Ah, nice. Very quickly, too.
Kill that one.
Beautiful.
Strengthen our chokehold on the enemy. Bring in heavy tanks and rocket troops to seize the northern bridges.
Commander, you gotta stop the Xylvanian siege brigade from entering the city. Head for that Silver Star.
Thank you for transmitting your plans on open communications.
And now to preemptively counter.
Oh, they got their own heavy tanks.
Yes. Time to do a bit of strafing. Are your heavy tanks better than the Tundran ones? Because you have 2 cannons. I feel like the Tundran ones only had the single cannon.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually makes them better or...
Oh, hey. He approached very quickly. Yeah, unless there's some sort of trade-off.
Deploy gunships to support my rocket troops immediately. Those stockpiles of Nerocite are within my grasp.
Yeah, unless there's a trade-off, I think yours are just straight up better.
I do remember, I think that, the Solar Empire's, at least lighter tanks, were a bit inferior, only in that they had like a machine gun mounted on the side of the turret. Ah, frick, I lost an AA.
Yeah, those are rocket dudes. Well, you still got one. Don't flip it over, please. We need it.
Yes.
I was gonna say, did you lose a heavy tank? But no, that number 1 means you have an extra.
Again,
Yeah.
the inferior enemy frustrates my efforts. I need infantry to secure that comms station. And where are my gunships?
Dead.
Xylvanian infantry are swarming towards the southern bridge. And they have air cover, Commander. Get to that Silver Star.
It's a dang good thing they're only attacking from one front at a time.
Indeed. Oh,
Get them.
oh.
And another. Darn it, he's exploiting your inability to aim up.
Frick. That's not an AI, that's a player.
There we go.
How am I supposed to reach that?
You don't. So back on the topic of RTS games, there's the Beyond All Reason that I just mentioned. I remember there being some sort of project to make TA data compatible with another engine or something. It was called It was called the Spring Engine, and I think it was 3D. I don't know if that's still a thing that I could get, but I remember when I first heard about it, I couldn't get it to work. I didn't know what to get.
Close the iron fist of Xylvania around them. Transport copters surround the comm station with infantry.
But from what I saw now,
It's
apparently...
gonna take another 5 minutes before Tundran High Command
Shut up, Betty.
Just real quick, I saw that apparently whatever that project was that uses this Spring Engine, it is transformed into something called 0K, which is...
I have that.
Oh, I heard it's TA inspired and uses that Spring Engine. Is it free?
I don't think so, but I don't think it's particularly expensive.
I'd have to look into it. But I think it might be possible to just take your own installation of Total Annihilation and have the Spring engine use that data. I'm not positive, though. I'd have to double check about that.
Not entirely sure, because it's definitely got, like, way more units. And I don't think they're, like, faction locked.
Interesting. Okay, you can continue.
Yeah. All right.
Receive Nova's distress signal. Retreat to the comm station. Excellent! You kept the Tundran infantry at both locations in one piece. Both secondary objectives complete.
Huh. I guess they're like also moving up to this.
I don't know if we saved all of them, but we saved at least one at each place.
Yes.
And that's all that matters. Yeah, and then there's a third thing I know of. I believe it was just called TA3D. And that I did get to work a long time ago. And that's the one where I said in the Core Prime industrial area map, the, those like plateau things, because the way the textures are for the maps, it didn't quite look right. Because, you know, the original image is just out of perspective. So the front part of the, you know, the incline has a much bigger texture than the one that goes back down on the other side, if that makes sense. The back side of the hill. So it stretches a very small bit of that texture on the back end.
I trust you know what you're saying, because I cannot really focus on it.
That's okay. Yeah, I think TA3D had its own, like, music track that they put into it for some reason.
Brigadier, an Xylvanian transport copter is about to land just north of the comms station.
Get him.
Screw that grunt in particular.
Now screw that guy in particular. Okay, he's been screwed.
Okay, tell you to go get health. What? Why are you losing health?
Oh, that would be why.
Well, frick.
Heavy tanks incoming. Did your anti-air guy still make it or no?
No, he died. Oh, I lost my other heavy tank apparently.
Yeah.
Another of the Kaiser's T-copters. Trajectory will carry it south of the comm station.
This could be a problem. Direct tank fire to aircraft.
Yeah.
Just like frickin' Halo. Except there it was easier.
Yeah.
Because it's a very fast projectile, if not even a hit scan. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure projectiles.
Now, if you're in a Wraith, then it is a big deal.
Yeah, this is like trying to use a Wraith as AA.
Now, that would take either just a lot of skill or a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Or a mix. Whatever works. And just make a frickin' custom game mode out of that. Wraiths versus Banshees, except make the Banshees really weak or something.
Make them only use the,
Banshee bombs?
well, I was gonna say the regular weapons and not the Banshee bombs.
Because I was thinking for Banshee bombs they might actually have to get closer. I don't know. It depends on which Halo, I think. Because I think...
Yeah, that probably would influence it too.
Because I think in some cases the Banshee bombs just go straight. And in other cases they arc. But I'm not positive. It's been a long time.
transport copter is about to land just north of the comm station.
Expendable! You are all expendable! Attack! Pour into the city and strike them down! Every last one of them!
You're great for morale.
Kaiser is sending in every... Courage, Brigadier. Less than 30 seconds remain until the distress signal is broadcast.
Sir, you interrupted yourself. What were you going to say before? Oh yeah, the foolish Kaiser Vlad, he does not believe in the heart of his men. It's like the heart of the cards, but different.
Speaking of which, anyone who is following the Yu-Gi-Oh! Saga that we're doing...
Yeah, the Falsebound Kingdom game.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you. I just want to note that at the end of, what, episode 18?
Oh, yeah, something like that. I mean, you could just wait for the next session. We could just write this down if you want to just mention this in that, if it's not particularly...
All right, sure, if you want to write it down and make sure I don't forget. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not pertinent to anything we're doing here.
Yeah.
Has received our distress. The evac vein is inbound.
Commander, I want you to regroup at the lighthouse and hold out until Nova's extraction choppers arrive. Head for the Gold Star.
Let's see. So down there. All right. Ow, ow, ow. It unpauses it immediately. Just, ah.
So I guess that's where the transport is that you need to head to.
Presumably.
I guess this position we're holding was just too hot. Come on, men, we can do it. Oh, there's only 3 of you. Okay, well, we can still do it.
No, I got the specialist still too.
Okay. And I don't remember if I've asked you before. Have you played Total Annihilation Kingdoms?
I do not believe so.
Okay, because that's the one where, despite having some of the same kind of janky-looking boxy units and whatnot, they're supposed to be like people and creatures and dragons.
Huh. Ow.
Jeez.
Gee. I don't feel so good.
Wow, that did not give you much health. Do you have to kill these guys in order to win?
I hope not. Okay, no.
Wing has arrived. Thank you. Without you, all of my brave comrades would have been lost.
Okay.
I think I told you before, Marshal Nova. You can call me Betty.
You're safe for now, but soon you will learn that there's no escape from my righteous vengeance, my fleeing Tundran foes.
Well,
Yeah, whatever.
that was a bit stressful, but yeah. Definitely a piece of cake.
Yes.
I was going to mention, I think in TA Kingdoms, it had a mechanic where not only did it keep track of kills per unit, and it would say, veterancy or whatever, I think pieces of each unit would start to turn gold as they got more kills, and I think you could get each unit to be, like, completely gold if they got enough kills.
Huh.
And I don't know if that affected their stats. I know there was a mod for Subcom that definitely affected stats with veterancy.
So my friends played with that mod against AI. We got trounced because it scales based on the value of what you kill, and how much XP you need is based on the unit you kill it with.
Mm-hmm.
So the AI killed a building with a scout.
Oh dear.
And that scout went from pea shooter to death cannon. and then it killed 2 of my friend's bases.
And it just got more powerful.
And it became a nuclear bomb machine gun.
Jeez. Alright, new unit heavy tank. Equipped with the new twin-barreled cannon and 2 anti-personnel HMGs, the Herman M1A5 main battle tank, or Herminator, packs a mighty punch. Like the MK5, however, this unit can still fall prey to enemy RPGs despite its ceramic laminate armor.
Gunships of the desert.
Oh dear, I hope we get plenty of AA tanks.
As well say, their gunships or our gunships?
That'd be fun if they give us gunships. We must cut the supply of Nerocite that is fueling the Xylvanian war effort. To capture the Nerocite extraction facility at Hot Flats, we need to strip away the air cover provided by the gunships stationed at the nearby aerodrome.
Good. So we won't have to deal with them after this, presumably.
Hopefully. I did also kind of want to correct myself when I said many episodes ago in this that it doesn't seem like there's any new RTS games coming out. There was Homeworld 3. I did not play it. I did not hear great things about it.
Salutations, Commander. Your primary objective for this mission is to capture the enemy-held Nerocite fields.
Wait, I thought we were hearing the airfields.
First things first. Aim to destroy the gunships and their pilots while they are still grounded. This is your secondary objective. Then make your way across the river and join up with the Frontier Mechanized Division.
Why are they twitching? Twitch, twitch. I'm getting sand in my eyes. Ugh.
Assault the enemy airdrome, Commander. Then cross the river and meet up with the Frontier Mechanized Division.
3 missiles and a heavy recon.
Well, if the pilots are unarmed and the gunships are just sitting there, and there's lots of...
Okay, a lot ammo dumps and barrels. Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard then.
Okay. Secondary objective, cross the river. Yeah, no, I could just skip having heavy tanks. I could just go straight.
The real Chad move.
All right, which... Okay, I'm facing that way, so yeah. Okay.
So yeah, concerning Homeworld 3, I don't know if it's really that bad or not, but I've heard criticisms about it. I don't know if they've changed it at all or not, but it's like for the longest time everyone wanted Homeworld 3, and it's finally here, and it's not sounding as great as anyone had hoped.
Wake up, indolent fools! The Frontier has begun its counterattack!
Oh, where are they? Specifically, okay, there's one rifleman. There's another behind me.
Don't let the Xylvanian pilots man their gunships, Commander. This will compromise the primary objective.
Get him! Whack him! Ah!
Over that way.
The enemy is reinforcing the aerodrome. Destroy as many gunships as you can.
Well.
Then proceed to the next Silver Star.
Nope. Take him down. Okay. I don't know if they still have bonus damage or lock on against grounded versions. Oh, miniguns and heavy tanks.
Enemy tanks are closing on your position, Commander. Head for the Silver Star. You should traverse the river using
Does that count as doing enough?
the bridge up ahead.
Or did you fail the secondary objective of destroying them?
I don't know.
Will it tell you in the objective screen?
Ah. Ah, well. I at least got some of them, so...
Hopefully that'll help.
The bridge is damaged, Commander. Put the
What?
pedal to the metal.
Hold on. You guys are getting left behind.
You failed to help us destroy the frickin' gunships. You get to stay behind and reap the consequences for failing.
Run away, little mouse. Kitty shall always catch you in the end.
You now have command of your very own gunships, Commander. How about we take one of them for a spin? Gunships are highly effective air combat units that are designed to destroy enemy tanks and infantry units. Use the R button and the control stick to adjust the gunship's altitude. If you need to repair your gunship, blue jerry cans can be collected by flying low over them.
Huh.
Very nice. Can we go back and destroy them now?
Enemy anti-air vehicles are positioned up ahead. They will destroy your gunships in no time.
What are you talking about? There's no anti-air here.
Avoid anti-air missiles by diving as low as you can, if timed correctly. This will break the enemy's lock on your position.
Huh.
You will hear a warning tone when an enemy missile is approaching your gunship. For your own safety, do not ignore it.
Oh.
That is anti-air.
Gee. Okay.
Oops.
Hey.
The fun was short-lived.
Well. It was nice while it lasted.
Hey, you want to chug that jerry can and get your health back? Oh boy. Yeah, I was going to mention about Homeworld. There was something about the first Homeworld where everything felt really big. You know, all the ships, and naturally the mothership is supposed to be frickin' huge.
Mm-hmm.
But then in Homeworld 2 already, something about it, I don't know if it's like maybe a limitation to how far you could zoom or something, but everything felt tiny.
Hmm.
And I didn't like it. And I feel like that, from what I've seen, Homeworld 3 still has that kind of feel to it where it doesn't feel as like huge and majestic as it should. And I don't know why that is, if it's just like, you know, maybe a field of view setting or what, or just how far you can zoom. But it feels like just some small innocuous thing that kind of throws off the whole feel of it.
Kinda sucks.
Yeah. I was also going to mention, because of the gunship, it's funny the way aircraft work in Battlezone 2. I think, at least in mods, you could fly certain vehicles, but they're always locked to like a specific height above the ground.
Yeah, so really they're like still like hover vehicles
Yeah, it's just
with just a really high hover.
Yeah. So if you go up a hill, I think you could slide down a hill with an aircraft just very high above it.
Nope. Oh, he dodged.
Dang.
Ah, dang it. Ah, well.
And there was also something buggy about Battlezone 2's, like, the way it judged where the ground was, because there were bridge structures, but it was possible to, like, get warped from the ground to the bridge, or the bridge to the ground beneath it.
Yeah, it's because there were no, like... You couldn't... I don't know how to say this. Like, you couldn't have overhangs. Like, there's only one height for any
All right,
position.
Commander. Time to join forces with your infantry division. Head for the Silver Star.
Like, there are a couple overhangs, but, like, it turns out those are actually just structures that, like, kind of, you know, are built into the terrain.
Yeah, they're not actual terrain.
Yeah.
They're just designed as objects that mimic terrain.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like...
enemy just shot down our T-copter. The Xylvanians must have anti-air vehicles forward of our position.
It happened a long time ago, unless we got more.
I think he's referring to the transport.
Oh. I know there was at least one map where I think it had functional bridges that you could go under or on top of. I think it was just really finicky.
Yeah.
And I think maybe if you placed your own, maybe it was worse.
Oh yeah, there was a mod that let you build your own bridges, I think.
Was there? I don't know about that, but I do know you could go into an editor mode and place your own.
Oh, that, yeah. That too.
I don't know if you require something special to make sure it doesn't freak out. I think it was possible for the default bridge to bug out, but it probably was less likely. Ow, ow, ow. At least it doesn't hurt much.
Yeah. Swinging a little more than I'd like, but...
Jerry can.
Yum.
Glug, glug, glug. He's still trying. And hitting everything other than you. Okay, he finally hit you.
Leads to the extraction facility.
Alright, everyone following? Yes. Heavy recon in the back.
We meet again, Colonel Austin. This time I have prepared a warm welcome for you.
Tread carefully, Commander. The extraction facility is heavily fortified with machine gun bunkers.
Oh, okay.
Time to bombard.
Where are these bunkers?
Although, it is about time to end the episode. Do you want to end it here and continue next time?
I suppose.
Alright, so we will end it here for now. And we will continue this raid next time.
I was getting into it. Ah, well. Goodbye for now then, I guess.
Goodbye.